Greetings from Bangladesh. I am Toufiq Zohur. As a host, I am speaking now. Today, our episode number is 98. This is Uddan Little Magazine has to arrange this program. This is Poetry Recitation Show. And our title of this program today, The World of Poetry Recitations in Poet Voice, Part 27. Though our episode number is 98 is going today. We believe the sky of poetry is one, and the tone of the poetry are same, though all the poets lives around the world, but their thinking tone are same. Poetry has no boundaries, my dear friend, ladies and gentlemen who are watching this program around the world. Again, greetings from Bangladesh. We have invited 8 poets from 8 countries today. Few poets will be joined very soon. Our American poet are joining very soon now. She is on the way. Thank you very much again. Now I am inviting one by one our invited poets today. First of all, I am inviting poet Shaheen Reza from Bangladesh. Now I am inviting and introducing one of the important poet who is from Bangladesh. He is poet Shaheen Reza. He is the generations of 80s. His first book was published in 1982. He is a renowned poet, essayist, children writer, short story writer, and journalist. His first book name was Water in the Fire. He started writing when he was a school student. He is also an editor of a little magazine whose name is Kobi o Kobita. He has been published 30 books. He received some important award from Bangladesh and India for his great contribution for Bengali poetry. Now I am inviting poet Shaheen Reza to read out his first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, Tofik. Uh, all the guests, I I can read my poem now. প্রথম চুম্বন, ফার্স্ট কিস, প্রথম চুম্বন। প্রথম যেদিন লাগলো মনে দোলা, চোখের ভেতর হারিয়ে যায় চোখ, সেদিন থেকেই তুষার্ত দুই ঠোঁট, কমলা রঙে উড়িয়ে নিজের গতি, ছুটল যেন ভোর আকাশের তারা। দিনের পরে দিন চলে যায় অতি, রাতের ঘুমে ছলকে ওঠে চাওয়া। হঠাৎ সেদিন সুযোগ এলো উড়ে, দুপুর জুড়ে বৃষ্টি ভেজা সুর। এলে তুমি, জলের পাখি যেন, আমার বুকে ঘুমের লুটোপুটি। ঠোঁটের আলে বুনো কামের বীজ, এলিয়ে গেলে হাওয়ার অবসরে। সেই আমাদের প্রথম ছোঁয়াছুঁয়ি, সেই আমাদের প্রথম ঠোঁটে ঠোঁট। মেঘ আলোতে পালায় কতদিন, তবুও বুকে সেই সেদিনের দোলা। আজও জাগে প্রথম দিনের মতো, হয় যে মনে, এই তো এখনই। থ্যাংক ইউ, তৌফিক।
Thank you.
থ্যাংক ইউ অল।
Thank you, poet Shaheen Reza, for your beautiful starting. Now I am inviting Mr. Soumit Basu. Now, I am introducing one of the eminent poet who is from India. He is poet Soumit Basu. By profession, he is a teacher. He started writing since childhood. He writes in almost all prominent journal and magazine in Kolkata. He is the author of 28 books. He is the generations of 80s. For his outstanding contribution to poetry, Mr. Shomit Bosu has received many prestigious awards from India and Bangladesh. He is the editor of some important literature magazine like Nastochad, Kobita Patro, Unno Kobita, Baromash Putrika. He is the joint editor of a blogzine online magazine whose name is Jalpai Dipel Alo. Now, I am inviting poet Soumit Basu to present his first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, Tofik. Thanks, all my friends. My first poetry, based on respect to Rabindranath Tagore, our national poet. রবীন্দ্রনাথ, তুমি আমার হে অপমান, তুমি আমার অসুখ স্মৃতির আলো, তোমার কথা পড়লে মনে ভাসতে থাকে পরাজয়ের কালো। তুমি আমার ময়ূর বাহন, তুমি আমার হারিয়ে ফেলা জামা, তুমি আমার ধরণী তল, তুমি আমার আকাশ থেকে নামা, তুমি আমার কীট পতঙ্গ, তুমি আমার অধীনতার খাঁচা, তোমার হাতে মরে গিয়ে তোমায় নিয়ে নতুন করে বাঁচা। তুমি আমার নিন্দা পঙ্ক, তুমি আমার অন্ধকারের আলো, জীবন যখন স্বজনবিহীন তখন তুমি একাই আগুন জ্বালো। থ্যাংক ইউ তৌফিক।
Thank you. Thank you very much, poet Soumit Basu, for your beautiful starting. Now I am inviting my brother Cristian Romero Diaz from Chile. Now, I am introducing one of the well-known poet who is from Chile. He is Mr. Cristian Romero Diaz. He born in Santiago of Chile. He is a poet, writer, chef, and voice of his own radio show La Esencia del Sentir. He has participated in several anthologies of different countries: La Barça de Papel, Poesía de Post, Vanguardia, and Races del Alma, for name a few ones. He was interviewed in 2014 by the journal La Voz Hispanian New York newspaper. He published his first book in 2015, Una Luz Naciente. In 2016, he was declared illustrious citizen by his native city. He received two important awards for his literary excellence and designated as a president of UHE, that is Unión Hispano Mundial de Escritores, in Chile. Now I am inviting poet Cristian Romero Diaz to present his first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my dear brother Tofik. It's an honor, a pleasure, and a privilege as well to be here. I'm going to read first of all a poem in English, and then it will be in my native language, that is Spanish. Thank you for listening and watching. Thank you so much. And the title is The Hard Look in My Mirror. The night dawns in the innocent taste of soul, opening their little eyes almost all wait to the good morning of light and its embrace rich in photons. Glimpsed I have most of the feel between the palpitations together that form the being, red of blood, blue of the wings, and green in its meadows. Scrawny leaf that squeezes until you are uptight, intercourse with life again, the wild kiss of reality, the moonzones of the water, and a warm wonder that opens your pores. And it's little how much we lose among all that we have gained. Fiercer is the angel that has painted us with the sun. About planetary existence, here we are, together without being scrambled. Well, sometimes yes. The thin blanket of universal touch as you treat the ground of the earth below. If it is an offense to the body, preach as one ode to raise the head more of the sorrows, and in such a way be happy, miserable, or all the same at the same time, separating the spaces with canvases called doors. How small we are, since we depend on the stimulus provided by self-esteem to follow the sparkling path, the same one that licks my withered face after the night, transformed into ethereal morning and polyfunctional fable to the Derrick below of the mind and body, in that moment of looking at me again to the mirror. He is en Spanish. El largo vistazo en mi espejo. La noche amanece en la premura inocente de las almas. Abriendo los ojitos, casi todas esperan a los buenos días de la luz y su abrazo rico en fotones. Vislumbrado es la mayor parte del sentir entre los pálpitos juntos que forman el ser. Rojo de la sangre, azul de los vientos y verde en sus praderas. Escuálido levantar que te aprieta hasta que estás vertical. Nuevamente el coito con la vida, el beso salvaje de la realidad, los monzones del agua y la maravilla cálida que te abre los poros. Es poco lo mucho que perdemos entre todo lo ganado. Más fiero es el ángel que nos ha pintado con el sol sobre la existencia planetaria, aquí, en donde estamos, juntos sin estar revueltos. Bueno, algunas veces sí. La manta delgada del tacto universal, aquí en el suelo de la tierra abajo. Es como si una ofensa al cuerpo nos sermoneara una oda para subir la cabeza más sobre las penas y de tal forma ser felices, miserables o todo al mismo tiempo, separando con lienzos llamados puertas los espacios. Cuán pequeños somos, ya que dependemos del estímulo, brindando por la autoestima para seguir el sendero chispeante, el mismo que lame mi rostro ajado a continuación de la noche, transformada en mañana etérea y fábula multifuncional, al golpe directo a la mente y cuerpo, en ese instante de mirarme otra vez al espejo. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my dear brother Cristian Romero Diaz, for your beautiful performance and first of all your presentations. Already my friend Ifigenia Metochi from Cyprus, she has to join. Thank you very much. Stay with us. I will call you. Now I am calling Nasreen Hamza Ali from India. Now I am introducing one of the well-known poetess who is from India. She is Nasreen Hamza Ali. She born in Indian state of Telangana. At present she lives in Bidar, Karnataka. She has a master degree in Urdu language. By profession, she is a teacher. She loves to read and write poetry. She is an active member of various poetry forums. Her poems have been regularly published in international magazines. She has published a book whose name is Ek Lamha. These poetry books content are philosophy, religion, and love. At present, her poems are found socio-economic, culture, and political issues of India. She has dedicated her writings to the development of world literature. In addition to writing poetry, she enjoys sports. Now, I am inviting poetess Nasreen Hamza Ali to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, Toufiq Zohur, and thank to Uddan TV for giving me this opportunity. Okay, now I am going to read my poem in Urdu. The title of my poem is औरत. तेरी दास्तां कोई मिटा नहीं सकता, तेरी ताकत का कोई अंदाजा लगा नहीं सकता, चिरागे बज़्म में तमन्ना कोई सजा नहीं सकता, तमाम उम्र तुझको कोई भुला नहीं सकता, तेरी रम्स कोई पा नहीं सकता, तेरा ख्याल दिल से जा नहीं सकता। तू सनफ़े नाजुक दिल नशी है दुनिया के लिए, तू सनफ़े नाजुक दिल नशी है दुनिया के लिए, तू नातवा मगर ज़ब्ते खुगा है दुनिया के लिए। यही तो जिंदगी का जाविदा है दुनिया के लिए, यही तो कौन व मकां है दुनिया के लिए। तेरी लम्स कोई पा नहीं सकता, तेरा ख्याल दिल से जा नहीं सकता। तेरी आवाज से साज बजते हैं, तेरी आवाज से सारे साज बजते हैं, तेरे इश्क में सूज वो गुदास पलते हैं। तुझसे राहत के दिल नवाज पिघलते हैं, तुझसे गम व खुशी के इम्तियाज दिखते हैं। तेरी रम्स कोई पा नहीं सकता, तुझको कोई तेरा ख्याल दिल से जा नहीं सकता। धोखा देकर तुझे दुनियाए रंग वो बू भी लेकिन, धोखा देकर तुझे दुनियाए रंग वो बू भी लेकिन, जुनूं तेरा रहे ज़ौक़े जुस्तजू भी लेकिन, जुनूं तेरा रहे ज़ौक़े जुस्तजू भी लेकिन, तेरे अश्क बहे आँख से लहू भी लेकिन, तेरे अश्क बहे आँख से लहू भी लेकिन, हसरतें करे के हवस पूरी लेकिन, तेरी रम्स कोई पा नहीं सकता, तेरा ख्याल दिल से जा नहीं सकता। तेरी चाहतों में कैफ मस्ती है, तेरे इश्क में सादगी बसती है। तेरी चाहतों में कैफ मस्ती है, तेरी इश्क में सादगी बसती है। तेरे सांसों से कायम सुकून हस्ती है, तेरी सांसों से कायम सुकून हस्ती है। तेरे वफाओं से आबाद दिल की बस्ती है। तेरा रम्स कोई पा नहीं सकता, तेरा ख्याल दिल से जा नहीं सकता। Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your beautiful Urdu poetry. Thank you very much, Nasreen Hamza Ali. Now I am inviting Ifigenia Metochi from Cyprus.
Good evening, all. Many
Well,
thanks.
thank you very much. Now I am introducing one of the well-known poetess who is from Cyprus. She is Ifigenia Mitochi. She was born in Limassol in 1974. She graduated from high school Peter and Paul Lyceum in Athens. She received a diploma in jewelry, silver and gold design and creation. She is also a self-taught painter. She is also illustrator and designer cover of books. In 1988, she was awarded by the Seoul Olympic Arts Festival with the World School Children's Art Exhibition. She can speak three languages like French, English, and Spanish. She started writing poetry since she was young. She adores the sea, which since then remains the source of her inspiration in writing and art. At present, she is a member of the board of the Limassol Writers Society. Vasilis Mikhailidis holding the post of secretary. She is also member of the coordinator team of cultural activities of Limassol, member of the PEN Greece chapter, member of the intellectual group of Limassol of the National Society of Greek Writers of Cyprus, member of the spiritual horizons and of the spiritual cycle of Limassol. Recently, she became the member of Hellenic Cyprus Cultural Association. Her poems and short stories have been awarded in Greece and published many literature magazines. In 2003, she published her selected poems titled Adolescent Thought. In 2008, her selections of short stories titled Of the Sea and the Sun, and 2021, her stories on memory and tradition titled Painting Touches of Sea were published. Now, I am inviting Ephigenia Mitochi to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Many thanks, my friend Toufiq, for the invitation. Hello, everyone. Congratulations to all. I will read a part of my story with title Journey of the Soul from my book of the Sea and the Sun. Take time to think, because that is the real power of man. Take time to pray, for this is the basis of wisdom. Find the time to love and be loved, because this is the privilege that God has given us. Take time to be loved, because that is the way to happiness. In the deep darkness of your eyes, I see the most beautiful sunset, since both together represent you. Now I will read something in my language, Greek. Ταξίδι ψυχής. Στίχη ζουμπούλια και θυμάρι, στίχη πουλιά του παραδείσου και ριάκια, στίχη ομίχλοι και δροσοτάλες, στίχη νύφες των δασών και μούσες. Τίποτα δεν είναι δικό μας. Όταν φεύγουμε, αφήνουμε σημάδια να μας βρουν οι ψυχές στην άλλη ζωή, στο άλλο ταξίδι. Θα ήθελα να κρατήσω μόνο τα μάτια σου, καθώς φυλάνε, και τη ψυχή σου ανοιχτή, καθώς ονειρεύεται. Πίσω από κάθε φύλλο μελωδούσε ένας αυλός, μία άρπα. Κι όλα αυτά, διότι η αγάπη μου για τη φύση ανάβριζε από μέσα μου σαν πηγή, που άδρευε τα αισθήματά μου και έδινε ζωή στα πάντα. Στο βαθύ σκούρο των ματιών σου βλέπω την ομορφότερη δύση του ήλιου, αφού και τα δύο μαζί αντιπροσωπεύουν εσένα. Βρες το χρόνο να σκεφτείς, γιατί αυτή είναι η πραγματική δύναμη του ανθρώπου. Βρες το χρόνο να προσευχηθείς, γιατί αυτή είναι η βάση της σοφίας. Βρες το χρόνο να αγαπήσεις και να αγαπηθείς, γιατί αυτό είναι το προνόμιο που μας έδωσε ο Θεός. Βρες το χρόνο να είσαι αγαπητός, γιατί αυτός είναι ο δρόμος της ευτυχίας. Κι όμως, πάλι θα αναρωτιέμαι, θα βρω το χρόνο? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ifigenia Metochi, for your beautiful starting. Now I am inviting Iris V. De Rama from Philippine. Now I am introducing one of the well-known poetess who is from Philippine. She is Iris V. De Rama. By profession, she is a doctor. She taught, I extremely realized that my holistic thinking could help me understand how to best use in wisdom of poetry, the God-given gift that were given to me. She also say, my eloquence helped me to communicate clear and concise inspirational video in my poetry expression of my real or life emotion. Now, I am inviting poetess Iris V. De Rama to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening here in the Philippines. Nice to meet you all. Am I loud and clear? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Please.
Okay. My first poem is about epoch of failure, love. Life is so hard and so unfair enough, and most people get hurt. Gotten lots of paper cuts and not big deal to cut. Dangers of worrying, living don't need to worry about, but get hundreds of paper cuts that go unhealed. You can lose a lot of blood, huge lot of strength, or even bleeds to death. Kills and destroys proximity and vulnerability. Lie and say that things are fine indefinitely. And hide that empty longing that you feel. Don't ever show it. Just keep your heart. Why are the days so lonely? I wonder where can a heart go set to be free? And who will dry the tears that no one sees me? Escaping the pain that take us out completely. I've been vulnerable. Now it's your turn. Do you see days so mean lonely? Smile makes them think you're happy. taking away all self opportunities, showing things someone deals in crisis and painful miseries. But commit the perfect crime, I'll steal your heart and you'll steal mine. The love that lasts the longest is the love that can never be. Legend has it there is always a purpose and destined reason why souls meet definitely. Two souls searching and found on darkness, forest lost in each soul, faultiness. Soul find comfort brought together are not an accident. Simply all the matters, unchanging unique thoughts and memories in timeless. And plainly just like the curving beam as the moon driven tide of the tallest lighthouse built on the highest rock, the single simple point and purpose in the middle of the night, and remember how you left behind, tearing down every possibility which had a sign of you, coming back and broking yourself from side by me and you. The thought they would conquer the world together, infinity beyond. One day feeling change, promises were broken, quickly turned into hate. In the end, it all happened so quick, memories last. You feel the part of the life has come to a standstill and gone. It's better to just move on and walk away into the next phase of challenging life. Thank you. That's my first poem.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your beautiful starting. Finally, I am going to my friend Pilar Lopez Amorelli from Argentina. From Philippine, now I am going to Argentina and I am introducing one of the persuasive poetess who is from Argentina. She is Pilar Lopez Amorillo. She started her writing when she was a school student. At the same time, she started painting and doing sculpture. And then she went to theater workshop. She had also exhibition at the City Museum, Casa de Hernandez, Galleries Palacio, Thomas Caballeras, a gallery, the City of Deliberate Council. She attended virtually many poetry festivals. She has been translated some poets, Mr. Santosh Kumar Pokhrel, and her poems have been published some magazine and also web magazine. Now I am inviting poetess Pilar Lopez Amorelli to read out her first poem today. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you Toufiq for inviting me. And I want to read my first poem in English and also in Spanish because for my mother, because tomorrow is her birthday, and I want to give her a present, a little present. Mother, murmur of voice made sound, song of divine joy, dissipated ecstasy of unexpected content, expression of tenderness made us proud of life, with roots of fighting strength, and symbol of future paradise that rests in its branches and spy from the forging buds of its plants the caresses of the scent of a new day, of existence filled with pure wisdom, sweet wallflower perfume, soft dew of dawn, flower bud, made intuition, divine path of love. And this is the Spanish version. Madre, murmullo de voz hecho canción, canto de gozo divino, éxtasis disipado de contenido inesperado, expresión de ternura hecha retoño de vida, con raíces de fuerza luchadora y símbolo del futuro paraíso, que en sus ramas descansa y espía, desde los brotes forjadores de su planta, las caricias del sol de un nuevo día, de existencia colmadas de pura sabiduría, dulce perfume de alelí, suave rocío del alba, capullo de flor, hecho intuición, divino sendero de amor. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Pilar Lopez Amorelli, for your beautiful poem. Tomorrow your mother's birthday, so we congratulate and say happy birthday to mother. Thank you very much. That's the completed our first session, and I am again going to poet Shaheen Reza. Now coming Mr. Shaheen Reza to read out his second poem today. Thank you very much. Please unmute your phone.
Now,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you, Toufiq. Now, I read my poem in English. There the poet goes, obituary to Shankar Ghosh. There the poet goes, poet, poet. The wind also whispers, the river withers. Did he really leave? The fallen leaf basking in the sun scene, allowed with the cooling drops, shedding love, there goes the poet, poet, poet. Neither the basil nor the Shennai rings, yet the air owes with deepest sorrow. The melancholic bird sings of sadness, the meadows itches with sorrow, the coming and going of poets. The poets all also don't know pity inform the core of some ethereal planet, how sincerely he comes down to kill the self within the self. The poet flees away. The poet flees away like poetry, just like the morning rains from the eternal sky. It is now I read the Bengali. কবি যায় কবি চলে যায় কবি কবি বাতাসেও ফিস ফিস নদী বলে চলে গেল না ঝরা পাতা রেখে চোখ চৈত্রে রৌদ্রের গালে দেখে যায় বিপন্ন ঘুঘুর সাথে দুপুরের প্রেম চালাচালি কবি যায় বাজে না বিউগল ওঠে না সানাই তবু শোক ঝরে পড়ে তবু পাখি ছোটে তার বিষণ্ণ ডাকে একটি রোদও নাকি করি বাগানে কবিদের যাওয়া আসা কবিরাও জানে না তেমন চুপচাপ নক্ষত্রের মতো শিশিরের বুকে কি গভীর নেমে আসা তার নিজের ভিতরে রেখে নিজেরই সংহার কবি চলে যায় কবি যায় কবিতার মতো শ্রাবণ ধ্বনিকে তার গতি অবিরত থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার
Thank you very much, poet Shaheen Reza, for your beautiful poem. Really, it was heart-touching poem and really fantastic lyrical poem. Now, I am inviting poet Soumit Basu to read out his second poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, Toufiq. My second poem, Against the Fight for the Homeless. বাসা বদল ঘরের ভেতর ফেরা এ জন্মে আর বুঝি সম্ভব হলো না দূরে মাঠের ভেতর কারা যেন টায়ার জ্বেলেছে ধোঁয়া উঠে কুণ্ডলি পাকানো ধোঁয়া উঠে যায় ঘর বরাবর ডানা মেলে কারা যেন তালুবন্দি করে কবেকার পড়ে থাকা গোটানো সম্পর্ক আর নীল আসবাব আমি নিচু মুখে সমগ্র দ্রুততায় লিখে ফেলি গিলে ফেলা আত্মকথন কাঁচের ওপর ফোটা বিন্দু বিন্দু অসহায় ঘাম শেষ কবে দেখেছিলে গৃহের সমূহ কারুকাজ স্পষ্ট সম্পর্ক আর তকতকে নিকোনো উঠোন শুধু মায়া পড়ে আছে লম্বা করিডোর শুধু মৃদু হাতছানি দিয়ে ডেকে নেয় গর্ভের ভেতর। ছড়ানো নুনের ঝাঁঝে চোখে জল, ঠোঁটে লাগে সবুজ নিউক্লিয়াস, নাভি জুড়ে ফ্লোরোসেন্ট আলো। এইবার ঘর থেকে যে বেরোবে অতর্কিতে এসেছিল একদিন ঘাসের ডগায়। নম্র বাতাস, এইমাত্র খোলা ডানা, প্যারাট্রুপ স্বপ্নের ভেতর জড়ো করে কাঠকুটো। কারা যেন জ্বেলেছে আগুন, ধোঁয়া ওঠে। ঘরের ভেতর ঘর এ জন্মে আর বুঝি সম্ভব হলো না, তাই ফিরে ফিরে আসা। তৌফিক।
Thank you very much, poet Soumit Basu, for your excellent imaginary poetry. Thank you very much. Now I am inviting poet Cristian Romero Diaz to present his second poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my dear brother Toufiq. First of all, I'm going to read this in the original language, what is Spanish, and then I read it in English. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Adicto. Adquiero el eco sordo de las horas, rumiando sueros entre la monotonía, para así adquirir un boleto al circo, que es mi clara vida de tez oscura multicolor. Vendo la época silente en donde el día amanece, sufriendo su significado en las alas de la noche, mofándose inclemente en la luz que desfila, kilovatios y chispas hechas risotadas, para inseminar cultura debajo de la cintura, donde el sexo aparece salvadoramente a seducir los impulsos de la frustración. Espero que la última melodía de mi pensar haga su grácil efecto sobre estas grietas viejas que surtan de existencia a mis años. Ellas son las marejadas etéreas del tiempo, el cual, espuma seca de ausencias y acrobacias, han guardado las emociones dormidas y escondidas en el espejo vivido de ese aspecto esclavizante, la música frenética de mi propia alma en vida, a la que, como una fuertísima droga, ahora me declaro adicto. And here comes in English. Addicted. I acquired the deaf echo of the hours, ruminating sirens among the monotony, in order to acquire a ticket to the circus, which is my clear life with a multi-colored complexion. I seal the silent time where the day dawns, suffering its meaning on the wings of the night, mocking mercilessly in a parodic light, kilowatt and sparks made laughing, to inseminal culture below the waist, where sex appears saving mind to seduce the impulses of frustration. I hope the last melody of my thinking make your graceful effect on these old cracks that supply my years of existence. They are the ethereal tides of time, that with dry foam of absence and acrobatics, they have kept the emotion asleep and hidden in the mirror live of that slaving aspect, the frenzied music of my soul in life. To wit, like a very strong drug, now I declare myself an addicted. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother Cristian Romero Diaz, for your beautiful poem. Now I am inviting poetess Nasreen Hamza Ali. Now I am inviting poetess Nasreen Hamza Ali to present her second poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my dear friend Toufiq. My second poem, Istirab. वही आंख वही शब है, ख्वाब रह जाते हैं। वही आंख वही शब है, ख्वाब रह जाते हैं। मिटा कहाँ है वही इस्तराब रह जाते हैं। बदल गया है वो ज़माने का सारा मंज़र, बदल गया है वो ज़माने का सारा मंज़र, यही के हद नज़र सुराब रह जाते हैं। हजरे असासा बरसों से साथ रहा मेरे, हजरे असासा बरसों से साथ रहा मेरे, हाथ में यही सारे हिसाब रह जाते हैं। मुझे कभी किसी करवट ना मिल सका आराम, मुझे कभी किसी करवट ना मिल सका आराम, सदा अजाब से दिल में अजाब रह जाते हैं। बदल रही है तकदीर यूं ही बेआहट सी, बदल रही है तकदीर यूं ही बेआहट सी, के दस्ते शाख में जैसे गुलाब रह जाते हैं। थैंक
Thank you very much, Nasreen Hamza Ali, for your beautiful poem again. Now I am inviting my friend Ephedra Mitochi from Cyprus. Now coming poetess Ifigenia Mitochi to present her second poem today. Thank you.
Okay. Uh, I will tell you something in Spanish and after in Greek. La pequeña Mona Lisa de los sueños. Buen amante de dolor, solo porque amabas tanto, prestaste, diste. Tu alma es multifacética, de pie sobre las estatuas. Inclinada al viento, mujer hermosa, extraño la pequeña Mona Lisa, de lánuras con sueños. Μικρή Μόνα Λίζα των ονείρων, ωραία αγαπημένη του πόνου, μόνη επειδή πολύ αγάπησες, δάνειζες, χάριζες, έδινες. Η ψυχή σου πολύ μορφή στέκει σαν γάλματα. Στο φύσινα μου να υποκλίνεσαι, όμορφη γυναίκα παράξενη, μικρή Μόνα Λίζα των κάμπων με τα όνειρα. Muchas gracias.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ifigenia Mitochi, for your beautiful lyrical poem. Though we don't understand the language of Spanish or Greek, but we have to understand the rhythm of the poetry. Thank you very much. Before I go to Iris de Rama, I am reading some viewers' comments. Miss Naumita Mita has to written Assalamu alaikum Shabaike. Professor Mir Abdul Razak is written I am watching too. Ruhan Sengupta also written very beautiful poem. Binod Dawandi has to written wonderful. Could we get chance to take a part? Of course you will get a chance. Pobara Sabanakik from Venezuela, she is also watching this program. From India, Choitali Bosu is watching. She has to written Shunchi Shubho Sondha. Reciter Nupur Mukherjee is watching this show. Deepak Bandyopadhyay is poet also watching this show. Poet Shoibal Noor is watching. My friend Dilfuza Obidova from Malaysia, she is also watching this program and she has to written hi everyone. Poetess Mahfuza Anonna has to written congratulations. Reciter Madhuban Chakraborty is also watching this program. Thank you very much. Stay with us and watch this program. Now I am going to Philippine. Now coming poetess Iris de Rama to read out her second poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Tofik. So my second poem is about entitled Unfaithful. Okay. Love is neither magical nor mysterious, a natural consequence of personal standards. Infinite love is hard work, dedication to be the job at hand, determination that whether we win or lose, we have applied the best at hand, sheer amount of effort by putting in every single second of the day to do. Leverage hardship posed by our circumstances into absolute mind, blowing astounding, holding arrow as powerful weapons direct to the heart. We all our own painful journey and forget to appreciate good things. Relations that flattery should be from teeth out and go straight deep. With a swollen wooden heart, encountering bravely through the mysterious experience in life. Overcome those barricades and improve themselves in the lifelong process. Look at your weaker moments as door of opportunities rather than limitations. Every obstacle and every failure is just another step towards hard fracture. Ultimate destination, love definitely anchored with faith and good relations, with good destination. And deepest principle in human nature is craving for wholehearted mind, pedagogical strength, be respected at least beyond the thorns after the darkness behind. In humble appreciation deepens the soul's character exploded with passion, purpose, hardship beyond battle scars. Blessed we all our defeats to fight and praise to appreciate the good and had things happening in the rainy and sunny days of translucent shadow of the night. Thank you.
Thank you, Iris de Rama, for your beautiful second poem again. Already, my friend Anithi Tarpley from United States of America has to join. Thank you, Anithi. I just call you 1 or 2 minutes later. Now I am inviting my friend Pilar Lopez Amorelli. Now I am inviting Pilar Lopez Amorelli to read out her second poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, Toufiq. My second poem, I will read it in English and also in Spanish. Is very short. Is a short poem. The instance. I know that I am sweetly filled with love, waiting for the sunrise to find your words, waiting to dream, to feel your gaze, and like voice in gush I spill, counting the seconds, the minutes, the instants that become hours almost endless. And in Spanish it is los instantes. Sé que de amor me lleno dulcemente, esperando el amanecer para encontrar tus palabras, esperando soñar para sentir tu mirada, y en voz a borbotones me derramo, contando los segundos, los minutos, los instantes, que se vuelven horas casi interminables. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pilar Lopez, for a beautiful poem. Now I am inviting my friend Anithi Tarpley from United States of America. Now I am introducing one of the well-known poetess who is from United States of America. She is Anithi Tarpley. At present, her residence in Virginia. Whole day she works, but at night she writes poetry. Her poetry book named Poetry Potpourri, which is available on Amazon and Barnes, and novel comprised of a variety of over 110 poems released in February 2021. To Heart, a journey into heartfelt poetry, which is co-author poet Sarfaraz Ahmed. Her featured published many international poetry festival. Her currently work into a anthology which is featuring over 100 selected poets around world. Now I am inviting poetess Anithi Tarpley to present her first poem today. Thank you. I cannot we cannot hear your voice. Anithi, we cannot hear your voice. We cannot hear. I think there is a problem in your mic. Just check your mic. No. No.
Can you hear me
Yes.
now?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm
Now
sorry. I apologize.
it's okay. Thank you.
So I apologize for that, and I also apologize for being late. And my apologies to all of you poets. And I will watch this later on so I can hear all of your works. I only speak in English, so you're only going to get mine in English. Very nice to be in all of your presence. My poem is called "My Love Endures Through Time." Your name is music to my soul, a song for my ears, a sweet melodic serenade I constantly hear, playing through my mind in a symphonic refrain. Within my heart forever, your name will remain. When I hear your voice, it excites me to the core. I yearn to hear it, wanting for more and more. It soothes my soul, my cold, aching heart. Feeling your love, enraptured, I never want to depart. I want to remain within your loving presence. You have my heart. You give my life essence. Let us fly to the moon and back home again. You are my everything, my heart, my soul, my faithful friend. Be gentle with my heart and hold it close to your own. For you are my haven. Within you I have found my home. Feel my passion, fueled by our love. It is real and sublime. My love lasting through eternity, enduring till the end of time. And that is my poem. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anithi Tarpley. Don't go. Don't go. You can read your another poem because you have read only one. All the poets had to read
Okay.
already two poems.
Okay. All
Thank
right.
you.
This is an old one from, and it's called Spring. Winter begins to recede, surrendering to a rebirth that has been lying dormant for too long. Up in the air, returning birds will take flight as they dip and soar, singing their new song. Gathering material for new nests, they work with fervor, preparing for the eggs they will lay. Knowing it will not be long before their newborns will hatch, they nestle on top, waiting for that day. The trees begin to blossom with buds and flowers grow on the branches, not long ago barren and lacking life. A couple in love takes a stroll, and surrounded by beauty, he kneels and requests she be his wife. In the ground, there are bulbs that have been waiting to bloom, showing their color in the warm sun. The display they present will give reason for one to pause as they showcase that spring has begun. In the trees, there is a rustle as a doe gracefully appears, two newborn fawn following next to her side. Weary with travel, choosing ground near a tree, for it is here they rest and in time they will abide. In the city, people are in a hustle as they hurry around, but take time to smell the fresh scents, gradually pausing to savor the day, recalling their youth, recapturing what their aromas had once meant. In the sedate country, the smell of fresh cut grass surrounds the people as it wafts into the air. They may call family members, describing the scent, those long gone, now wishing they were there. For spring has finally sprung, displaying new life, its rebirth for all to appreciate and capture. Its freshness and beauty surrounds us if we just take time to appreciate all that spring does enrapture. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Anithi Tarpley, for your beautiful poem. Thank you very much from United States of America. Now I am coming back to Bangladesh. Now I am inviting poet Shaheen Reza to read out his third poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, Toufiq. Uh, First and lastly, I want to give love all of the poets who attend here today, like Soumit Basu from Bharat, Cristian Romero Diaz from Chile, Irish Digama from Philippines, Nasreen Hamza Ali from Bharat, India, Ifigenia Metochi from Cyprus, Iris Rama from Philippines, and Pilar Lopez Amorelli from Argentina, and lastly, Anithi Tarpley from USA, and also to my love, Toufiq Zohur. আমার কবিতা, মাই পোয়েম, জানালার পর্দায় বিসমিল্লাহ খান। যন্ত্রটায় একটাই সুর ধরিতে হতো, ঠিক যেন মাঝ রাতে স্মৃতি খুঁজে পাওয়া পুকুরে আর্তনাদ। শীর্ষে গ্রামকে নাচিয়ে তা ছড়িয়ে পড়ত হোগলা, বেত্তা, কালীগঙ্গায়। কুয়াশা টুপিতে ঠেকে দাদু যখন মসজিদের পথে, ঠিক তার খানিকটা আগেই সে টুপ করে ঢুকে পড়ত হাতা কাটা ফতুয়ার সাইড পকেটে। দাদু তার খোঁজ পাননি কখনো, এমনকি বাবাও। যেদিন মোল্লাবাড়ির সব কয়টি চোখ নদী করে কুসুম পা বাড়ালো কুমারহীন জীবনের দিকে, ঠিক সেদিনই শূন্য দাওয়ায় আছড়ে পড়ল সে। ঠিক সেদিনই শূন্য দাওয়ায় আছড়ে পড়ল সে। বিসমিল্লাহ খান দুলতে লাগলেন জানালার পর্দায়, কুঁয়ের মাচায়, শান বাঁধানো খাটের শ্যাওলায়, সুমিত্রার একমাত্র শালের ভাঁজে আর গাঁদা ফুলের শুকনো মালায়। থ্যাংক ইউ তৌফিক।
Thank you very much, poet Shaheen Reza, for your beautiful lyrical and imaginationary poem. Thank you very much. Now I am inviting poet Soumit Basu to read out his third poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, Tawfiq. The third poem in English, The Enchanting Bride. Come, let us write in dark. Darkness where we can see ourselves, darkness that have so long indulged in us, like the leaf picking girl who have brought us green evening in a cycle, hidden words which I have kept like peace on the table in sandbag. Come, let us wash our hand in the dark and color the skin in cobalt black. Let us gather darkness on our lips, darkness evoked from the nose ring. Your dark steps on the muddy path. Come, my friend, sitting face to face, let us write softly every pebbles of dark. In my language, Bengali. মায়াবউ ১৩০। এসো অন্ধকার লিখি, যে অন্ধকারে পরস্পরের মুখ দেখা যায়, যে অন্ধকার এতকাল জানালার পাশে দাঁড়িয়ে আমাদের প্রশ্রয় দিয়ে এসেছে, পাতাকুড়ানির ঢঙে সাইকেলে বয়ে এনেছে সবুজ সন্ধ্যাটিকে। পেটের ভেতর চাপ চাপ অন্ধকার কথা টেবিলের ওপর চশমার মতো শুইয়ে রেখেছে বালির চড়ায়। এসো দুহাতে অন্ধকার মাখি, হাত ধুয়ে ধুয়ে কালো করে তুলি নিজেদের বেসিনের রং। ঠোঁটের ওপর জড়ো হোক মাছের চোখের মতো অন্ধকার, নাকছাবি ভেঙে বেরোনো অন্ধকার, আলপথ ধরে তোমার একলা হেঁটে যাওয়া অন্ধকার। এসো বন্ধু, মুখোমুখি বসে আজ আলগোছে লিখে রাখি আমাদের জড়ো করা পাথরকুচি অন্ধকার। তৌফিক।
Thank you very much, poet Soumit Basu, for your beautiful and excellent poem. Again, you have to read. Thank you very much again. Now I am inviting my brother Cristian Romero Diaz. Now coming poet Cristian Romero Diaz to read out his third poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my dear brother Toufiq. Um, this is a very special poem. It's dedicated to a great poet named Kalipa Dagos. And it says like this, it's in English. In the soul, the poetry, to Kalipa Dagos. Beyond all word, there is a poet who claims the emotion to make a statement in the paper. That is the soul of this world, mirrors of illusion, reflection of water, are the human translating the sounds of the universe by the pen, coloring with tremendous wisdom the path in ourselves, through the poetry, swimming into the pleasure and the pain, being one with the fire, the earth, and the wind, the bird in each living fiber, every creature over the floor and under, something that is above beauty and the creation, but most important, that is made with the heart, pure and powerful, the great poet is himself, that write in his life into poetry. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you very much, poet Cristian Romero Diaz, for your beautiful poem. Now I am inviting Nasreen Hamza Ali to read out her third poem. Thank you.
Thank you. Rang. My third poem is Rang, colors. रंग आँखों के ख्वाब हैं, रूह में बसे कई राज हैं। रंग आँखों के ख्वाब हैं, रूह में बसे कई राज हैं। जिंदगी के कई रंगों में अपने होने का यकीन भी, जिंदगी के कई रंगों में अपने होने का यकीन भी, मखमूर धड़कनों के दयार भी, हसीन ख्वाबों की ताबीर भी, शब व रोज के उलझे तार भी। कई धनकों के रंग, कभी पलकों पे मचलते सितारे के रंग, कभी आंखों में अदाए हिजाब के रंग, कभी रुखसार पे लाल, कभी होठों पे गुलाब के रंग, कभी रंग गम का, कभी रंग में खुशियों का मौसम, कभी रंग तन्हाई का, कभी पिछले पहर की शबनम, रंग ख्वाब व हकीकत की जमी का सफर, रंग रूह तक फैली कई धनक। थैंक यू।
Thank you very much, Nasreen Hamza Ali, for your beautiful poem again. Now I am inviting my friend Anithi Tarpley to read out her third poem today.
Okay, thank you. This one is called The Turbulence of Life. You're feeling despondent as you ride the roller coaster of life. You twist and turn with it as it creates turbulence and strife. One moment you are happy, then you are filled with sadness and grief. Grasp hold of the ride and hold on to your seat. For the troubles of today may not show you the silver lining. The ride may be rough, hard, and at times rather grinding. Just know that today may be filled with sorrows and woes. It may cause you to feel lonely with no place to go. Hold on to your roots, the beliefs your parents instilled within you. Hold steadfast to your faith. Look for guidance as your Father will see you through. You may think your situation is horrible and causes you great despair. Rather, look around you, for there are people that love you and care. Don't look towards the sunset, for it will dissipate into darkness. Instead, look toward the sunrise, focusing on the situation with sharpness. For it is true that all things will eventually come to an end. So replace the negative with positive. Let joy and happiness be your new trend. Trying to remember when you think you can't live another day on this earth, that there's always tomorrow and your perspective can give way to a rebirth. For your life was given to you, a precious gift from above. You were created from a seed that was planted from love. You are here for a reason. It is its meaning you may not be clear. So your life is not for you to take. It is far more precious and dear. So I'm here to remind you of the turbulence of life. When it is too much to handle, give him your cares, worries, and strife. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anithi Tarpley, for your beautiful poem. Now I am inviting my friend Ephigenia Mitochi. Now coming poetess Ephigenia Mitochi to read out her third poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, Toufiq. I will read something in English. Silence. You did not lullaby your dreams, and they emigrated. You frozen heart, you are snow and tears. Once you showed me the sea, a blue wetnet that hits the rocks of the moment. I follow ghosts in lyrics, but I do not get sun rays. They hide in the circle of the sun, in bitter smiles, in wounded bodies, in rules and station that the eye wants is change. The kisses are still fresh, hairs are dripping. You move and dreams blossom. You walk and people shine. An endless summer awaits you on the edge of the hill. Am I in the indetectable sea that overlooks on the horizons? Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much. Thank you very much again for your beautiful poem. Now I am inviting poetess Irish de Rama. Now coming poetess Irish de Rama to represent her third poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, Tofik. So my last poem, I just remembered my student with the ruptured moccasin, commonly mean broken slipper. So I have a student with a broken slipper, and it happened to me as well. So let me read this one. Ruptured moccasin. Never thought it would come to reveals when all those years had passed me by tears. Take a story of Cinderella walking in broken slippers, different from the version that mains. Princess grew up sudden like thee. It took time to learn that the dark times are important to one's fate. I have always enjoyed the flowers of my life, but it took the thorns to show me the beauty of God's comfort. Going through adversaries, fighting my thunder and storms, crutch the nail dust, riddle dream scars from the storms. I reckon the Bible says that God comforts us when we're afflicted and pained, and from his consolation we'll learn to comfort others and carry you in the wild rain. I used to press my foot over wildness of the stones, wrestle and dared to walk hurtful enemies lurking in the shadow. It was ramp walk with one slipper in hand, and other broken from swollen sole. Barefooted, nowhere to stand, by side a strong night, hollow, dark, mad, covered and difficult to find. Cry in the middle of terrifying night. It might have gotten louder out of the hand, but the hadn't mock dark horses, pull a chariot aspiring to rule the heavens at night. I prayed to pass them full. It took time for me to reckon that the dark times are important to our beacon. I may never die nor surrender, nor modesty taint me, and I will fight forever. That's the war, that's the pain, wearing broken slipper, though stout and stand brave. Still achieving, still fighting, bear to hear the truth, make one heap of your winning game. That's all, Topic. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Iris Derama, for your beautiful poem. Now I am inviting my friend Pilar Lopez Amorelli. Now coming poetess Pilar Lopez Amorelli to read out her third poem today. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Toufiq. My third poem is in Spanish, and it is called ¿Por qué? ¿Qué decir cuando la hipocresía está delante? ¿Qué pensar cuando nos tomamos de la mano? Cuando pensamos que una causa es justa y estamos equivocados, entonces, ¿por qué seguir luchando? Cuando las almas se conectan, producen resplandor, pero cuando hay cortocircuito, ¿por qué es aún mucho mejor? ¿Por qué estar separados si algo fluye entre los dos? ¿Por qué cuando regresas le das sentido a tu marchar? ¿Por qué cuando te marchas ya no sé si regresarás? ¿Por qué la confusión asemella en mi pensar? ¿Por qué mi alma vibra y si ya no sé qué va a pasar? Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Pilar Lopez Amorelli, for your beautiful poem. Now we are starting final round. Now I am inviting poet Shaheen Reza to read out his last poem today. Thank you.
থ্যাংক ইউ তৌফিক। মাই পোয়েম ইজ ঋতুবতী নারীদের গল্প। বেরুবার পথ নেই, যেদিকেই যেতে চাই মাকড়সা বসে আছে পেতে রেখে সময়ের জাল। নদীর নাভির কাছে জ্যোৎস্নার যত খর, আমি তো চিনি না কিছু। কাশবনে ধুধু রাতে বাতাস বৃক্ত উত্তাল। কোন দিকে যেতে চাই, কোন দিকে? সীসার গন্ধ চিনি, মাটি ও জলের, শুধু পাখিদের গন্ধ অচেনা। আকাশের খোলা পথে সেখানেও তলোয়ার হাতে নিয়ে আদম সুরাত। পালাবার পথ নেই, চারদিকে রক্তচক্ষু মেলে সতর্ক সুন্দর। এ কেমন মলিন প্রকাপ! কুয়াশা চাদর ওড়ে পরিদের হলুদ নেকাব, সব পথ ধুয়ে যায়, সব গাছে আকালের পূর্ণ গোলাপ। সবার গন্ধ চিনি, সব নদী নারী, শুধু তোমার গন্ধ অচেনা। ঋতুবতী নারীদের গন্ধ আলাদা। ধন্যবাদ।
Thank you very much, poet Shaheen Reza. Now I am inviting poet Soumit Basu to read out his last poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, Tofik. Final poetry, seasonal bath. How far can you go? How far? One day, when the full moon and the sea will come into union, you will hug me with your tail. The cloud will be undecided to where to drop water, where to close the bride of sequence before you envelop into the sunshine. I surely will take away my canoes from my temples. The fountains will every watching our ice cold bodies. Then the color of ester is brown, the color of desire is primitive copper. We will bring out the Pandora box from underneath the bed by rubbing our palm together, every folds of which carry secret codes. Your lips are no more merely lips, but the sparrow in search of grain on the courtyard. You are puffing away the sweet from my frame, and the color are getting disarray under the sunlight, as if two bodies are getting smashed into a porcelain bowl. Our daughter is born amazing, and Saint Rishtoshingo is rising from the mass of liquid fire. Moments are born before another moment ends. In my language, Bengali, স্নান। কতদূর যেতে পারো তুমি? কতদূর? যেদিন জ্যোৎস্না ও সমুদ্রের শঙ্খ লাগবে, তুমি জড়িয়ে ধরবে আমায় লেজ দিয়ে পাকে পাকে, মেঘ ভেবেই পাবে না কোথায় জল ঝরাতে হয়, ঠিক কোথায় থামাতে হয় আবর্তনের সেতু বন্ধন। তুমি রোধ হয়ে ওঠার আগেই আমি কপাল থেকে সরিয়ে নেব সমস্ত নৌকো, সমস্ত জলপ্রপাত ঈর্ষা হয়ে তাকিয়ে থাকবে আমাদের বরফ শীতল দেহ দুটোর দিকে। তখন শৃঙ্গারের রং বাদামি, যৌনতার রং আদিম তামাটে। আমরা হাত ঘষে ঘষে বের করে আনবো পালঙ্কের নিচে লুকিয়ে রাখা বাক্স তরঙ্গ, যার ভাঁজে ভাঁজে গোপনতার কারুলিপি। তোমার ঠোঁট তখন আর কোনো ঠোঁট নয়, যেন উঠোন জুড়ে ধান খুঁটে বেড়াচ্ছে একটা চড়াই। আমার দেহ থেকে সমস্ত শুষে নেওয়া ঘাম তুমি ফু দিয়ে উড়িয়ে দিচ্ছ রোদের বিপরীতে, আর তার ভেতর থেকে উঠে আসছে বিচিত্র রঙের ওলট পালট। দুটো দেহ যেন পিষে যাচ্ছে পোর্সিলিনের বাটিতে। সবাইকে অবাক করে জন্ম নিচ্ছে আমাদের মেয়ে। তরল আগুনে ভর দিয়ে উঠে বসছেন ঋষ্যশৃঙ্গ মুনি। একটি মুহূর্ত জন্ম নিচ্ছে সে সবার আগেই। তৌফিক।
Thank you very much, poet Soumit Basu, for your fantastic poem. Thank you very much. Now I am inviting my friend Anithi Tarpley. Now coming poetess Anithi Tarpley to read out her final poem today. Thank you.
Okay. I asked my grandsons the other day when they were over here, they're 6-year-old twins, a name of a title for poems. So this was one of the twins' titles. Riker came up with this title. It's called The Birds Fly Away. The bird sits on a telephone wire, below cars traveling along their way. Shaking its head, everyone seems in such a hurry. The bird flies away. In the tree filled with berries he eats, watching squirrels around him play. Feeling lonely for a pal of his own, taking to the sky, the bird flies away. The raindrops fall collecting on a leaf. The bird sips the water this rainy day. A rainbow appears. The heavens stop crying. Chirping, the bird flies away. Making a nest, gathering up twigs and grass, with his beak weaving in some hay. At last his tiring task is done. Celebrating his work, the bird flies away. Hungry for nuts, he searches on the ground, finding one, fallen on the grass it lays. Savoring the nutty flavor, he breaks out in song, then the bird flies away. In the nest he built, his babies are hatched, their mother tending them in their stay. On a neighboring branch, he eyes food for his babes. The bird flies away. Teaching their babies to fly, they were a bit unsteady on a branch that began to sway. Soon mastering the skill, singing a birds all flew away. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Anithi Tarpley, for your beautiful poem. Now I am inviting Ephedra Mitochi. Now coming poetess Ephedra Mitochi to read out her last poem today. Thank you.
Thank you. My poet, the name Poets. Street of poets, street of 100 dreams, street of music, of arts, of loneliness. You dance in the white seas as they praise you, Rose daughter, the poet. You smile, never let the world go west, who chose to make you his own. In your laughter I became a small child. In your words, wave poems. In your soul I found myself. East and west, two souls, merging in the middle of the desert. I hear your voice and I look for the thread, a ray at least, in your so long journeys. I was looking for you in my dreams.
Plenty of light at night. Its mornings are cool, and the soul calm down at the vision of the little happiness like the ocean. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Ephedra Mitochi, for your beautiful last poem. Now I am inviting my brother Cristian Romero Diaz to read out his last poem today. Now, coming poet Cristian Romero Diaz.
Thank you so much, my dear brother Tofik. You will be the last one, so I'll try to make it very energetic. Primero en español. First in Spanish. Aquí para salvarse. La pérdida está afuera del alma, rodeada por los espejos cojos que ven mis pupilas. Estrujan a la vida y la hacen rendirse de bruces y corazón entre los senderos, que encantan sobre las explosiones frutales, ideando ideas quebradas por aquellos impulsos que me animan bestialmente y sin tregua a dejarlo todo, para luego rendirme a la nada. Los toques del destino escuchan a las medias olorosas, susurrando la frescura milenaria de cada mañana y a su luz omnipresente, que reza bruscamente bajo las ánimas oscuras del pasado. Corriendo más allá de las estrellas de turno, va el trote viejo de mis nuevas piernas, esas alas mentales que la imaginación da a cada ser, en la tradición cultivada por el canto estridente que elige poseer al cuerpo de la noche promiscua, ya que besa a todos y a todas en el cincel oscuro que esculpe su brillante manto sedoso del silencio atroz, por los espacios mínimos de paz en cada criatura, mientras los dando esperanza y levantando su espada de algodón, al admitir que el humano adhiere a su motivo de vivir la preciosa e inminente cualidad de poder rezar con nuestras múltiples acciones, más acá de la bendición de Dios y de su mano eterna e infinita. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Cristian Romero Diaz, for your beautiful poem. Now I am going to poetess Nasreen Hamza Ali. Now coming poetess Nasreen Hamza Ali to read out her last poem today. Thank you. I think there is a network problem. When she come, we will give him the floor. Now I am going to poetess Irish de Rama. Now coming poetess Irish de Rama to read out her last poem today.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Tofik, for giving me a chance to read my last poem. So I don't want to waste my time for this because I want to dedicate this one for someone. So, um, Verboten Heart. Do people always fall in love with things they can't have? If you love someone, tell them, for hearts are often broken by words left unspoken in the dark. Our eyes are tempted by the precious smile of an angel, and your lips whisper in the ear the secret of forbidden love. Loving you is like trying to touch the moon. I know we can never reach each other, but we can't help but try to fight with burn firstly sword. Then let's commit the perfect crime. I'll steal your heart and you'll steal mine. We always long for the forbidden fruit things and desired what is behind the temptation of love. The love that lasts the universe is the love that can never be have even life after death. Rushing, blasting heart with blood, is the color of virtue of love that can never be happen, even moon and moon, even moon behind the back. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Poetess Iris de Rama, for your final beautiful poem. Thank you. Nasreen Hamza Ali is now online. Now I am inviting Poetess Nasreen Hamza Ali to read out her last poem today. Thank you.
थैंक यू। मेरी आंखों को ख्वाब दे गया है, तमन्नाए दिल बेहिसाब दे गया है। मेरी आंखों को ख्वाब दे गया है, तमन्नाए दिल बेहिसाब दे गया है। उसके ज़िम्मे मेरी चाहते ही थी, उसके ज़िम्मे मेरी चाहते ही थी, वो मेरी मोहब्बत को हुबाब दे गया है। मुस्तकबिल क्या कुछ खबर नहीं मुझको, अब वो मुझे रास्ते चनाब दे गया है। मुस्तकबिल क्या कुछ खबर नहीं मुझको, अब वो मुझे रास्ते चनाब दे गया है। अपने दामन को खार से भरकर वो और मुझे ताज़ा गुलाब दे गया है। अपने दामन को खार से भरकर वो और मुझे ताज़ा गुलाब दे गया है। हौसला जिसने दिया उड़ानों का मुझे, हौसला जिसने दिया उड़ानों का मुझे, परे परवाज जोरे उखाब दे गया है। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Poetess Nasreen Hamza Ali, for your beautiful poem. Finally, I am going to my friend Pilar Lopez Amorelli. Now, coming Poetess Pilar Lopez Amorelli to read out her last poem today. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. This is in Spanish and maybe also in English after that. Esencia. Esperando por el tiempo de estar juntos, deseando ese ansiado reencuentro, palpitando las noches de sigilo, saboreando esos momentos, idealizando nuestras vidas juntos en un futuro incierto, siendo esos días y esas noches la razón de mi desvelo, la consecuencia de lo efímero, del deseo, del sentido fugaz, del soslayo de tu presencia, de lo bello que obnubila el ser, de lo mágico y fantasioso de la esencia. And in English is essence, waiting for the time to be together, looking forward to the long-awaited reunion, throbbing the still nights, savoring those moments, idealizing our lives together in an uncertain future, being those days and those nights the reason for my wakefulness, the consequence of the ephemerality desire, of the fleeting sense, from the sad ways of your presence, of the beauty that clothes the being, of the magical and fanciful of the essence. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Pilar Lopez Amorelli, for your beautiful poem. Finally, thus the completed our episode number 1988. 98 is to complete it today. Our entitled program was The World of Poetry Recitation in Poet Voice Part 27. Thank you very much, everyone. Finally, before we leave the studio, I will going to give you only 30 seconds to each poet and poetess to know about the feelings about poetry and about the program. First of all, I am going to Mr. Poet Shaheen Reza to know about the poem and about the program. Only 30 seconds, please.
It's a very nice program. We are enjoy it, and we feel what is the poetry. We can't understanding the language, but we feel its rhythm, and we touch it, we feel it. And thank you, Toufiq Zohur, to arrange it, and thanks to all the participants. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Poet Shaheen Reza. Now I am asking to request something to Poet Soumit Basu about poems about this program. Thank you.
Thank you, Tofik and Uddan TV team. It's a very nice experience to us. Your program is a history. Now, the world is very restless. All violence should be stopped. We are praying for peace with our weapons, that is poetry. Thank you.
Thank you, poet Basu, for your beautiful speech. Now I request to my friend Anithi Tarpley to say something about poems about today's program. Only 30 seconds.
Okay. Thank you all for being in your presence and being able to listen to you. And although I may not be able to understand everything that's said, of course, it always sounds poetic. It always sounds beautiful. So, very much happy to be here. Thank you all for thank you for inviting me, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of your
Thank
program.
you, my friend Anithi Tarpley. We have to see behind your a cat or a little dog is
It's
sitting on.
it's it's my dog that needs to be groomed horribly today.
Thank you very much. Very nice and pet dog. I think so. Now I am request to say something about poem, about program to my friend Ephedra Mitochi.
Your program was beautiful, and thank you for your opportunity to join all of you in this beautiful harmony. Poetry makes me feel like a child. Always, I like it and I love it. So I hope to meet again and to have this opportunity to celebrate this beautiful day. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
very much. Thank you, Ifigenia Metochi, for your beautiful speech. Of course, we will invite you more and more times. Thank you. Now I am request to my friend Cristian Romero Diaz to say something about today's program and about poetry. Only 30 seconds.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you so much, my brother Tofik. I lost the signal for a while. It's a marvelous program. It has been a unique experience, and the labor that you do, my brother Tofik, is priceless because giving worth to the world and the poetry is that giving birth to beauty in the soul. Thank you so much for inviting me, and thank you. Congratulations to all the poet and poetesses. Thank you
Thank
so
you very
much.
much, Cristian Romero Diaz, for your beautiful speech. Now I request to poetess Nasreen Hamza Ali to say something about today's program and about poetry. Only 30 seconds. Nasreen Hamza Ali.
Thank you so much, my dear friend Toufiq Zohur and my friends. I enjoyed a lot. ये मैं उर्दू में लिखती हूँ तो मुझको उर्दू में कहने में अच्छा लगता है। ये बज़्म ऐसी थी नशिस्त के बहुत सारे दोस्त जो थे दुनिया से जुड़े हुए शोरा, उनके साथ बैठकर बहुत अच्छा खूबसूरत एक एहसास था जिसको बयान करना या अल्फाज में बोलना कम है। तो शायरी की कोई जुबान नहीं होती, ये तो एक इल्हाम है ये, और ये हम हमारे जो जज्बात और एहसासात हैं उसकी उस एहसासात की धुंधली अक्स को हम जोड़ते हैं। सबसे मिलकर बहुत अच्छा लगा, बहुत खुशी हुई। थैंक यू वेरी
Thank you
मच।
very much. Now I am asking to say something about today's program and poetry to poetess Iris De Rama. Only 30 seconds. Iris De Rama.
First and foremost, it is a great privilege to be here, and thank you for inviting me, Sir Tofik. Hopefully, it will not be the last to see you guys. Heartfelt and sincere. This thank you, dear poetress, and you are so great. You have full of wisdom, and I learned so much from you. So even though some of the languages I cannot understand, but I can see it while you're reading it. I can feel it from the bottom of my heart. And hi from the Philippines. See ya.
Thank you very much. Now finally I am going to Pilar Lopez Amorelli to say something about today's program and about poetry. Pilar Lopez Amorelli. 30 seconds
Thank
only.
you. Thank you, Tufik, and thank you, all of you. It was a beautiful, beautiful program. It is great opportunity for us to join our voices and to send a message if the people want to receive them. Obviously, it would be a great message of love and of kindness and of a great, better energy, best energy. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Pilar Lopez Amorelli, for your beautiful space. Before we leave the studio, just I give you all the poet and poetess and also the visitors who are watching this program only three sentences. Number one, the sky of poetry is one. Number two, the poetry has no boundaries. Number three, poetry united people. Thank you very much. Stay safe. God bless you. Today is Star Sunday, and all over the world, the Muslim community are praying their Holy Ramadan. Thank you very much. God bless you. Good night, good day, good morning. Bye bye.